Hey, hello, Kafkuba fans. Dobry den. Jak se máš? So I wanted to quickly go over my loadout for what I thought was going to be the Appalachian Trail this year. So I obsessively fantasized about being on the trail by now, but reality set in, and I'm gonna have to take this out for a few training runs, get in shape, and get over a few things in my personal life so that I have time. Anyway, I went for an external frame Kelty backpack. It's a 65-liter backpack, the Trekker. And I wore it for a few hikes to try it out, and I was really lazy about some of the settings. And I was like, oh, it felt well enough. So anyway, I went and lowered this bar, pulled out these pins, lowered that bar, and adjusted the shoulder straps, and moved the pack up to fit my torso a little better once I decided to commit to it, and it fits a lot better now. But yeah, I want external frame backpack because I not only wanted to do a trail, but I also wanted like a utility device. Like if I have to bug out at any point, I could put a spear on there or a axe or a hatchet, or whatever. So it has a lot more attachment points. So I liked it, and plus I'm a little retro, so I dug the retro vibe. So anyway, to all your internal backpack wearers, you'll see me on the trail. Anyway, just to go over the front end here, I got a little REI micro towel because I wear glasses. If it's raining, I gotta be able to wipe them with something that's clean and absorbent. There's not any pockets on the belt of this Kelty Trekker, and it's kind of like there's no real molly configuration. So I had to buy this REI pack that just fits on the sternum strap here. And just recently I bought this from Cindy on Etsy. She makes these bottle holders, and I looked at the ones Z Packs. I looked at the ones on Gossamer and some other ones, and they were great, but they were made for a little better attachment system than I have here. And this had a Velcro configuration. I was able to use it, and I put it on the bar instead of on my strap because I wanted to counterbalance the weight that I would be carrying on the water bottle on this side. So 1,000 liters over here, and then maybe 750 or 1,000 liters on this side. It helps balance the pack a little bit. So that's pretty much all I wanted to go over on the forward end. Let me show you what's on the opposite side. Yeah, so the cool thing again about the external frame backpacks, again the Kelty Trekker 65, is it's got this little holding area down here and these support bars that I decided to attach my foam pad here, Thermorest foam pad. I bought these attachment straps from Sea to Summit. They work really nice. I could have used these straps. The reason why these are so long is you can take these straps down, but then every time you want to get something down here, you're unbuckling your backpack. So this is a good area for I got a regular blue tarp back here, like 8 by 10 foot. I didn't go with a footprint for my tent because I could also use that instead of buying the footprint for $50 and carrying that weight. I could have something that has a lot of utility purposes on the trail. I could set up a shelter there. I could use it as a footprint. I could wrap it at myself if I'm freezing to death. So I like the idea of having this old school plastic tarp, and that's all tight on the outside because it doesn't get dirty. I could also use it, put the tent down here if the tent's muddy. So that's why I like the external frame backpack. And I got these Lekki light poles. I wouldn't normally be stashing them there, but it shows you can attach your poles on the bottom too. But I would usually be carrying those, of course. So that pretty much covers what I wanted to show you as far as external features on the front and back. So let me show you what's on the inside of this baby. So for quick access on the trail, on the top I carry a custom Kelty backpack cover. I opted for that over a poncho that covers the pack, or having to rely solely on backpack liners or something. And up front here I carry my frogg toggs ultralight raincoat. I'm not going to take it all out now. There's plenty of videos on that. But that also stows with its own container. So I just keep those outside for quick access. Plus they seem to fit well in those pockets. So I flipped the lid that had my rain gear. And there's this nice cinch, another cover here. And this will expand the size of the pack because you can go way up above the rim if you needed to. And it also keeps it semi-protected from the rain. In the front, there's this pouch. I've got paperwork, pens, a warm hat, warm gloves. I keep my glasses in there, spare glasses or whatever. On this side, I keep things like my Cedar Summit bug net, the MSR stove for my fuel tank, and I got rope in there and shock cord, etc. And my fire kit's in here too. I got Bic lighters. Bic lighters are key to survival. They'll always work, and there's other ways to get them to work if you run out of fuel. But I also have a magnesium fire kit in there, and some miscellaneous items. Down here I have my first aid kit. That's all over the internet too. Pretty much it's a watertight first aid kit. It's got moleskin and all that kind of good stuff in there. This is the other side. I can keep water in there. I'm not sure I'm going to carry this tripod. Maybe it's pretty heavy, that tripod. I don't know why they can't come up with an ultralight one. I couldn't find one. I got my water supplies in here, my trowel, the Sawyer filter, not the mini, but the maxi. I got a titanium spoon from Toaks in there. There's my trowel. So that's in that pack. And then down here I keep, my lighting system. I've got flashlights, headlamps, compass, whistle. I don't know what good a whistle does anybody. But so I got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff on the outside of the pack. And Kelty has this separate compartment here. This is your sleeping bag quarters. So I have a mock-up in there now because my sleeping bag's in the closet, and it's a storage bag. It's a REI Magma 15. That would go here. I got shorts, socks, and my sleeping system here. I got a smartwool pair of pants and a Polartec fleece that I've had for like 50 years. So that's what's I kind of like having. I could wrap this all in plastic too to keep it rainproof and not do anything else with the bag essentially. So that's nice that it has its own compartment. I can get my sleeping bag right away without having to mess with anything up top. And then let me show you the expensive items that I keep in this top area. I use this garbage bag as a liner I don't like having a bag liner. It's hard to especially with this pack, it's hard to fit things perfectly. It's not as forgiving as an external frame backpack. So the bag kind of just gets in my way, obfuscates my view. But at the top here I have a Nemo Dragonfly. It's a 2-person tent. I wanted to get the best quality stuff with the lightest weight, but I also wanted to be practical in a lot of these decisions. So I'll carry a few more ounces to have a 2-person tent where I can throw my bag or, invite a guest for the night or something like that. So I went 2-person, a little heavier, but that was I don't think they make the Dragonfly anymore. I think they moved to the Hornet or something. Yep. So the old Thermorest Neo Air, that's my sleeping pad. I have both this sleeping pad and that sleeping pad. Either I'll double up for extra comfort, because I'm 56 years old. So I'm not going to sacrifice 14 ounces to not have another. And also I can use this as a seat or a chair or, maybe cover myself with it when I'm freezing to death. So I'm willing to carry that extra weight to have 2 sleeping pads. This is my Toaks titanium. I got three things. I got a 750 milliliter like coffee cup cooking device. I also decided to get a bowl in case I want to get fancy and have a meal. So there's a bowl in there too. And then there's the larger boiling pot because I'm afraid if I run out of fuel somewhere and I'm starving to death, I want to be able to throw this on a fire as well. So I got a little more here that I need to carry, but it's titanium, it's light, and I can always like leave some of it at home. So that was on the bottom left. Oh, this my Sea to Summit air pillow because then again, I could roll my jacket into a pillow, but I'm 56 years old, so let's get comfortable. Oh, and down here I have my what would be my food bag from Z-Packs, but I went out and spent $500 this weekend on other things that I probably don't need right now. I got my clothes in here as kind of a 1 second. Yeah, so like I said, this is my food bag from Z-Pack, but I just threw in this bag here. It's got like tweezers, toothpaste. There's not a whole lot in there right now. Nail clippers. I'm gonna have to get a mirror because I don't know how you survive on a trail without a mirror, especially for contact sometimes. So that's the kind of stuff that would go in here. And then I got this Patagonia R1 as my mid layer. I decided to get the Silver Ridge Columbia, really kind of like that's for dressing up on the trail, on that special night. So that's kind of cool. It keeps the sun off of you. It's very breathable. Blah 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 blah. And I got this Columbia kind of I don't know what you call it anymore. Christ. Breathable, dries quickly, Cool Max kind of thing here. This is their zero something or other. And then I got some, I don't know what the hell these are. These are my kind of hiking pants. I'm not sure I'll ever wear them. But they're full length and they're from EMS, kind of their custom, or they're just their name brand or something like that. But they're lightweight, resist water. And, if I want to double them up with my smartwools in the cold, I can do that as well. So, what I'm not showing here is the money I spent on my hiking shoes, which are the ones everybody gets, with the bear claws on the bottom there. So, yeah, I can't remember the name of those things. Something with a 4. So that's it. Oh wait, there's something else in here. I got another surprise. Oh, what would your Appalachian Trail survival hike be without a 20,000 milliamp hour backup supply from Samsung? I'm gonna go with my new S21 Galaxy, so I can film my adventures. So I decided to get this as well. This is close to a pound. Yeah, so I don't know. For anyone who's interested, I spent a good deal of money on all this stuff, but I didn't go crazy. So I kind of like did a cost-benefit analysis with weight versus cost, and this is a pretty good setup. I'm rounding in around 27 pounds without food and water, but that's also because I'm always measuring my poles and some other things. So I think my base weight is like 25 pounds. So anyway. We'll see. I won't know till I go out. So thanks for tuning in, and here's to all you other hikers that don't really ever plan on doing the trail, but dream about it.